Hi, my name is Victor Cornell, and this is more of a serious video. I don't know how I'm going to arrange the video, I don't know how I'm going to talk about it, but it needs to be said that what's happening now, it's not okay. Definitely. There are no words to explain how wrong everything is, and how yeah, we're still so advanced, whether it's technology or just wisdom, that we still keep having these reoccurrences in time. The fact that we're still not all equal is disgusting. I was scrolling through my phone earlier on Instagram, and the things that you would see from the people that are supposed to protect us is unspeakable. The people that swore for their lives to protect citizens of the United States are beating up and killing and arresting anyone in sight. And not only that, but they're led by such a horrific man that would go to the extreme of using military force on citizens for protesting. For standing up for what is right. They are getting backlash. There are no words, again, to describe like how infuriating and yet upset you have to be. Because why? None of this would have to happen. Why is this going on? I saw a post. I'll read it from my phone right now. I reposted it on my Instagram. They'd rather let the nation burn than arrest 3 of their own. Let that sink in. 3 corrupt people is what's causing everything outside. The lives of many that were taken for no reason. For no reason, their lives were taken. That could have been your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your aunt, anyone. Your best friend, anyone. And they were taken. I know I don't have a very large platform to be talking about this, and I might get backlash. But this needs to be said. We are the generation where we have to change things. People talk about change all the time, but no. We have to set things. We have to set these plans. We have to make sure this will never ever happen again. We're at the peak of what happens from time to time of this reoccurring problem that should not be there, period. I don't have a very large platform. But it's fine, because the 30, 40 people that might see this, they understood the message. They get it. All it takes is one person. One person, one voice, and you can get millions of people to follow. The same way Martin Luther King, one person, got others to follow, which became more people, and more and more. Yes, there's going to be more lives taken. If you haven't seen already, I've already seen a bunch. Whether it's not, a teenager or an unborn child that was taken just for peaceful protesting. There are going to be lives taken. But the message is stronger than that. Because compared to the military and the police, Americans that fight for equality all have one thing in common: their drive. their willpower to keep going, to keep fighting for this. People have already died, and people are still pushing forward, because this should not be a problem. Everyone should be equal. Everyone. Whether you're black, you're white, you're Hispanic, you're Asian, you're gay, you're straight, you're bi, you're trans, equal. Equal means balanced. Everyone. And it got me frustrated to the point where I just want to just talk to whoever's listening, to let them know how serious this is. This is a serious time in American history. Coronavirus, whatever, okay? All the other things that's happened, this is what defines our future. Our future, our kids' future, our grandkids' future. Because later on down the line, imagine your children or your children's children growing through this. This discrimination, going through that. One day that your child just doesn't come home because he was killed unlawfully, and knowing that that person is getting away with it. That's what frustrates me. Even the hacktivist group Anonymous came out from however long they were away to address the situation and to tell people that we've had enough. Now is the time where that's it. We've reached our point where we have to keep going. We've reached the point that simple talking and everything just doesn't work. It does not work. I'm sorry to say it, but we've reached the point where it's already too far gone, where we could have caught this earlier, from years before. Everyone who, regardless, if you protest or don't protest or whatever, just listen. Just listen and try to sympathize. No. Listen and just, how can I explain it? Listen to what your heart says. Because the only person that knows, I don't know, just listen to your heart. And don't be, oh, because it doesn't affect me. No, it affects everyone. Every single person. Every single person is affected by this. The African American, black people in general, are taking it the worst. And we need to stand up, because no, equality. This is a subject that it shouldn't be talked about even now, because it should have already been gone. This problem. It took one person, one extra person, George Floyd, to push us past that breaking point. To the point where there's riots, there's looters, damage costs. But none of that matters. Because what matters is equality. I might sound ignorant, but this is how I'm feeling, that we need to fight for this. Because I would feel devastated if I come home and my father didn't, or my mother didn't, because they got pulled over and an officer killed them. And knowing that officer gets let go scot-free. It's disgusting. And the fact that our not even president, okay? Donald Trump, the fact that Donald Trump is addressing this with such hatred and aggression instead of being more open and seeing and sympathizing is disgusting. It's threatening the people that you're protecting is not a good leader. No. Threatening to bring armed forces, military, having police police that brutally beat down people for protesting, for anything, just police having to beat down people just cause. Disgusting. I want to get this message out. I'm not asking for likes, comments, none of that. I'm just asking that you tell someone what you've learned from this video. You don't need to share it. It would greatly spread out the word, but you don't need to share this. You can leave your comments, you can leave your likes, but what matters is that the message gets out there. Because all it takes is one person. I'm not saying I'm the one person. There's several other people that have platforms and everything that are going completely for this. Organizations, donations, everything. I just want to get the message out that this is very serious. It is not a joke. This is not going to blow over anytime soon unless we fix it. Just, again, listen to your heart and help any way you can. Whether it's protesting, retweeting, reposting, helping out others that you might see that are protesting. Oh, they need water, they need milk, they need a place to hide in real quick. Help them.